Sounds good. I'm not Jared Chambers. I'm from Big Gold Belt Media. David and Janice, thank you so much for your time today. We are here to talk Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, premiering on Disney Channel and Disney Plus, October 29th. How are you two doing?
Great, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. This is like a dream come true. And I start with you, David, because if anybody's pinching yourself right now, it's definitely you. Really, truly, right here in this moment, what does it mean for you to bring this series back, a prominent but yet beloved series? And then also when you take a look next to you and you look at Janice and now she becomes the protege to this, the successor of this. What are all those emotions for you?
To boil it down into a word, it's meaningful. I've had so many experiences all over the world with fans, and Selena has as well. And for both of us, it's just meaningful. Like when you're making a show, you don't even realize the impact that it has on people all over the world. Fans have literally come up and said, "You saved my life." Like I was dealing with something very dark and very difficult in my broken family, and I would flip on your show, and it got me through. It showed me that a family can have your back, that it can be there. And so this made a profound impression on me, and I know Selena as well. And as the years went by, it just started to make more and more sense. I'm a father now. I have my own family. I have 3 children. And at a certain point, Selena and I just said, we spend so much time joking around about where our characters would be. We spend so much time talking about what they're doing just because we loved it. And we'd do that just having a glass of wine with my wife, hanging out. To where at a certain point we said, you know what? Let's have a conversation without wine with Disney and and tell them all of these things we've been talking about. So we kind of formalized it into a pitch. We brought it to Disney, and now we're here. We made the show. It's all come to bear, and it's incredible. And for both her and I, we really wanted to make a show that was a big old hug to the original fan, but also an invitation to the original fan to say, hey, we can all pass this on to a new generation of kid. And that really has been our North Star for Selena and I, because there is a whole generation out there that doesn't know the show.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity to give a nostalgic experience to an original fan, but also those people are having kids now.
Yeah.
Like me, it's like time has passed. We started the show in 2007. It's been 17 years.
Yeah.
The those are all the things that were important to us. So I don't want to take too much time, but yes, incredibly meaningful.
That's amazing. Hey, Janice, how you doing today? It's really, really cool to see you, to meet you. I knew you were going to show up in style because the one thing you wanted to make sure that in your character with Billie, you was like, oh no, she's a wizard with style. So you make sure your entrance was as elegant as it was. For you, and now the show really rides on your back. I mean, you are now this generations and what we looked at as to Justin now. I don't want to put all the pressure on you here, but like when you really think about that and you hear how passionate David is and how this has been something manifesting for 17 years, do you think about not only just the moment right now, but have you thought about what your life looks like 17 years from now at this very point?
Man,
What you might be doing, where you might be sitting in David's seat and somebody else is next to you, Have you thought about all of this?
honestly, it feels very surreal. I can't even see myself at 17 years. It's kind of like that feeling of like, I don't know if you guys ever felt this as a kid, but like as a kid myself, like I can't see myself as an adult. I really can't. I just cannot.
I still can't.
I'm like, like I try to think about it, but I think when I really just think about it, I think the one thing that I just hope is that I will be fully confident in myself. I think that is one thing that I will definitely learn from this experience, especially from Billie. Because, as I'm growing in the character, I also feel like I'm growing as myself. So like as Billie is getting more comfortable with the Russos, I also feel like I'm getting more comfortable in myself. So like she's growing as a better person and I'm also growing as a better person. So like she helps me with my confidence because Billie is unapologetically herself. So I will say she definitely helps me with my confidence a lot because I don't have the best of confidence, but I feel like this character is definitely helping me with that. So, I mean, it genuinely just feels like a big blessing, and I just hope that again it can kind of give the same spirit that the original series did. And that's just the main part of it for me, was to just, because I have a little sister, and just to think that she may watch me and think that's my sissy, like just hearing it in a little voice in my head, it just makes me feel really
Oh.
it's a little pat on the back, So I just feel so blessed to be in this position.
Yeah, as you should, as you truly should. Now, I know we made it seem like we went from one show to this in 17 years. There's been some other things in there too, like movies and stuff. So listen here, Mr. David, as you like to pitch things, has there been a discussion about any movies you may want to do to kind of spin off from this?
I'm trying to figure out how to answer this. I've thought about it. I've definitely thought about it. I mean, I don't think it would be surprising if that ends up happening one day. But, we have to start with this. We have to start here. We got to crush this. This has to go well.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking of things.
I'd love to hear it. So given the opportunity for this, I got to check out a few of the episodes, and there's so many funny and great moments. I want to hear from you two. Is there any particular moments that you want to kind of give the fans a little hint towards that you're excited for them to check out at some point?
I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, the couple in particular are the heartfelt moments. I mean, I'm excited for fans to see that, because I think the original show went there when I think a lot of shows wouldn't go there. We really went there at times with the heart, and this show does that as well. There's a couple really nice moments with Selena and I that the original fan will go, whoa, it's like I'm watching Grown Up Them, and they're exactly what I hoped they would be. And then there's some nice moments with us as well, where people see some nice heartfelt pseudo father-daughter moments. So I'm excited for people to see that we care about the heart of the show and that we brought it back.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I have to wrap in as a native DCN. I'm just going to say a horrible gift by giving her anything from the Wizards. I know it's a hot take and I may get some heat for that, but the Wizards isn't the way to get somebody in with you nicely. Not a good team. Thank you both so much for your time, David and Johnny. Said Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. It premieres on the Disney Channel and Disney Plus October 29th. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, man. Thank you
so much.
Yep. Have
Absolutely.
a good one.
You too.
Regulars.